Hello and welcome back to Big Mouth. I have some plot details about the Suicide Squad for you. Remember, tag me on Twitter at MoviesTVMad with any subjects you want me to talk about here on Big Mouth. So let's go. This is coming from comicbook.com, comicbookmovie.com should I say, not to be confused with comicbook.com. The Suicide Squad plot details reveals Task Force X's mission and a link to The Dark Knight Returns. Interesting. Additional details about James Gunn's The Suicide Squad have been shared today, with a recent magazine feature sharing intel on why Amanda Waller and Argus send Task Force X back into action. Eagle-eyed fans believe they spotted Starro in the Suicide Squad sneak peek shared during DC Fandom, and it's entirely possible that the villain will indeed be the film's big bad. However, new details shared by Reddit user 20, a throwaway account from a recent Empire magazine feature, shed more light on what filmmaker James Gunn has planned for Task Force X. It said the team will set off on an entirely new sentence-reducing suicide mission, this time in a fictional Latin American island named Corto Maltese. Does that name ring a bell? It should. Corto Maltese first appeared in Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns and was the island at the centre of an incident similar to the Cuban Missile Crisis. Superman was sent there by the US government to fight the Soviets, though the Man of Steel was ultimately weakened by a missile blast. The location was also referenced multiple times in the CW's Arrow. Where are we? Superman was sent there, blah, blah, blah. The location was also referenced. In the same feature, producer Peter Safran revealed that they have to destroy a Nazi-era prison and laboratory named Jotunheim, where political prisoners were held and experimentations took place. These plot details may be minor, but it's clear fans don't know anywhere near as much about the Suicide Squad as they first thought. If Gunn hopes to make the members of Task Force X sympathetic, having them destroying an old Nazi prison should ensure moviegoers root for them next summer. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Quite interesting. So, are they about to rescue prisoners from an old Nazi prison? Is Starro in this movie? I think it's more kind of set in cement that Starro somehow is manipulating things in this movie and maybe pulling Waller's strings as well. Maybe an uncomfortable union between Waller and Starro. We'll have to wait and see about that. But yes, interesting link to The Dark Knight Returns as well. Didn't see that coming. It wouldn't surprise me for a Hollywood director to want to go the Nazi route. They're pretty obsessed with the Nazis, aren't they, in World War II? So that wouldn't surprise me either. But certainly interesting, and I think the article is correct. We know very little about this movie, which is really exciting. We don't want to know everything about this movie. There certainly hasn't been any leaks thus far about the test screenings. I have tried to go to one of these test screenings. Very, very difficult with COVID right now as well. So it looks like that may not be possible. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. What do you think? Would it be great to see the new Task Force X team go and break these prisoners out of this Nazi concentration camp? Would you be excited about seeing Starro? I think this is going to be a really, really good film, and I can't wait to see it. Comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back later with more videos. See you again soon.